I had a viewer in Australia comment that we were stupid for using the cat to do this and we should use the excavator. And so I'm going to explain why we're doing this. Okay, I get a lot of viewers that are always telling us it's cheaper and faster to dig these holes and bury this rock with an excavator. And we've tried it, but here's the problem. Here's the hole over here, and here's the dirt. Okay, you got a couple of issues here. I can push that dirt back in the hole faster with a bulldozer than that excavator ever thought about. But the real issue is when you put rocks in a hole like this over irrigated ground, you've got to push those rocks down in there with that dozer, and you got to bring a little dirt with them, because those rocks are going to they're just going to have tons and tons of voids around them. And so by taking them down in the hole with the cat and walking on them and getting a little dirt in there, you avoid a huge problem. And that is that if you just blow them in there loose and they don't get compacted and moved around, over time, when they put huge amounts of water on these fields, like late in the fall, they've really got to water heavy so that next spring they've got good submoisture. You're going to get sinkholes, and you're going to get big sinkholes, and I've seen it. And I really don't have any competitors left that do this, but the ones that used to be here, they used to just shove them in the hole all loose and clean, no dirt, and they'd just be full of voids. And then a guy has, let's say he's growing hay in here, and he gets a sinkhole, and here he comes along in the swather of the tractor and falls in a sinkhole the size of your front wheel, knock the front end off the tractor, throw you through the window, just tears the shit out of equipment. And so, you know, we knew all along you've got to put this in place and compact it, or you're going to get sinkholes. So yeah, you can dig a hole with an excavator and you can throw the material on the side, but sometimes that doesn't work. Now, the reason we're doing this with the excavator is the D9's 50 miles away. And I didn't want to haul the 9 clear here and have to charge the guy for all that mob. And the excavator was sitting in the yard 6 miles away. So we decided to come and do this with the excavator. Well, we talked about, you know, what we're going to do to avoid any sinkholes. So Jake's going to have to get a little dirt in with those rocks and move them around and sift that dirt in the rocks. And then he's going to have to cut him a ramp in there, and he's going to have to go down there with the machine, and he's going to have to drive that excavator over those rocks and pack them down. And we really don't like having to do that. But by the same token, I can't have this guy get a big sinkhole, drive a $250,000 piece of equipment in a sinkhole that they didn't see and tear it up, and then come after me or tell people what I did. I just can't afford that. I use what I use, and I do what I do, and all I can say is, you know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So you can't really judge what I do and tell me I'm an idiot because an excavator's faster. It's not. It never will be. Every tool has a purpose. The ideal combination would be the cat and the excavator here, but I've already explained why we don't have it here today. So there, na 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 na.